From Forex Traders Daily, this is your daily analysis with Ross Mullins, live from Richmond, Virginia.
Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for February 7th, 2018. Today we're taking a look at the USDCAD, the US dollar, versus the Canadian dollar for today's trade analysis. Starting here on the daily time frame, we have two trends that we have been observing. Of course, the blue trend line, the rising trend from back in August and September of last year, rising from all the way down here into the 121s, all the way up to the top into the 129s. In recent weeks, we have seen the market falling, the black trend line falling from up there at the 129s back down to the 122s. But in the past week or so, we've seen a shift in that trend even, where the market is now starting to turn bullish. We've had some significantly positive news for the U.S. over the past week and a half, and that has driven this currency pair higher. You can see starting last week a significant rally back into the 124s, even continuing Monday, pushing back to the green shaded area. Tuesday, a little bit of a slow day above the green zone, and now just settling down on top of 124.90, the green shaded area here in the middle of the chart. I have taken Fibonacci measurements from the top of the black trend line down to our current low. So highest high here down to the current low puts the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement level at 125.05. That happens to be right here in the middle of our green shade area, coincidentally, right in the middle of our green shade area. So for the time being, as long as the momentum and the sentiment is bullish here, as it has been for the past week or so, we're looking for the continuation higher, the hold and push above the green shaded area and a push higher. So as long as it stays within and above that green zone, I'm focused on buying and targeting back towards the pink zone, which happens to be where the 50% retracement level of that same black trend is. It also is where the 100 period simple moving average here on the daily time frame lives as well, right here into the 126 level. So as long as it stays in there, I'm focused on the upside. Now, the risk here is that the market turns back around and goes back in the other direction, back towards this orange shaded area or lower. So we know that there's potential risk always in the market that it turns around and goes in the opposite direction that we expect. By the way, 236 fib sitting down at 124.07, just into our orange shaded area. 618 fib, just while we're at talking about that, mentioning it, the blue shaded area up here just above the 100 period moving average is where the 618 Fibonacci retracement level lives. So again, as long as we're in the bullish sentiment, bullish momentum, and it stays within the green zone, I have a focus on buying for the dollar CAD. We would hope to see more positive sentiment for the U.S., maybe a little negative sentiment for the Canadian dollar if this is going to continue to pressure higher. Take it down to the 4-hour time frame and take a look at this. We saw the market pressuring higher, of course, since last week, pushing higher, breaking above the orange zone, sitting on top of it as support, and then continuing that upside. Well, we have a little bit more dramatic look at that up here at the green zone, where it pushed through the green zone, settling down back on top of it, and now just sitting right inside this area as support. So again, as long as it's within and above that green zone, there's this potential that the market continues to pressure higher, just similar to what it did here, and only if it breaks underneath the green zone do we look for it to go lower. As you can see, I've already taken another buy at 125.10. We actually had one yesterday, a buy at 125.10. Went break even during yesterday's trade room. We actually were at break even on that buy on the dollar CAD. Then it came down, took us out. I'm still happy with it, so I've entered it again at 125.10 shortly after getting stopped out at break even. So I'm looking for it to continue that upside pressure. The risk again, not too hard. We don't want it to break underneath that green zone. So stop losses currently are underneath the green zone. 124.70 is about where my stop loss is. But we want to see it stay within and above. And of course, the target for this, back to the pink shaded area here, or higher if it can continue that bullish momentum for the dollar CAD.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.